Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
And now, please welcome.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Baltimore Orioles.
And on the mound in this one, Kyle Bradish. What do you have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
About to get started here, James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And we're underway in Baltimore. Late on that fastball.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, first baseman, Luis Garcia.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw.
Got him.
They got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just underway from Baltimore. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. Play is made, 2 out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, fans love this lineup. It's exciting to watch because they score in bunches and are always in a good position to win. Pitchers need to hit their spots or it'll be a long game.
Curtis Mead stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to short, Henderson. That's out number 3. Orioles due up in the first, no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Zach Littell. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as it.
Back here in Baltimore, top of the second, C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Radish goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. On a line, Cowser takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Just missed. Second inning here, no score.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Here's a 2-0. Inside, just missed. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Cowser makes the grab on the run.
Batting sixth, left fielder Dalen Lyle.
And the batter now, Dalen Lyle.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul. That misses, and the count 1-2. That's inside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Nationals go quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the inning. Dylan Beavers now at the plate.
You're out.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's outside.
That's
ball one.
Hey.
Just missed. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting eighth, second baseman Jordan Ebos.
Hey.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone. Ball one. Ouch, that one drilled him. Throws it away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him two errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
One out, runner at second. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Base knock center field. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the sac fly ties the game. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time up. And that is out of play. Ruiz off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
Ground ball right side. Inning over. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here in Baltimore, now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Curtis Mead getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 0-2.
Ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Aye.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Washington, right fielder.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. He's 0 for 1.
Nope.
Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second here, one gone. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 2-1.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
No, he's in there safe.
Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second.
Nope, that's inside.
That one's in there. That is strike two. Into the outfield, base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Save.
Safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
One out, runner at second. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. High chopper to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman Jordan Ebach.
That's to third. Alexander tosses to first, and that's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Nationals 3 and the Orioles 1. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom 4, Dylan Beavers now at the plate. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. Ruiz, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball for a strike. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kyle Bradish won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Andrew Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Left field. High bounce
that ball
over
bounced
the
over.
fence for an automatic
base.
double.
This sport can be such a game of inches, as we see it right there. Extended and just out of his reach. Had a bad read and a bad jump, and I think that's what cost him. It turned into extra bases.
One out, runner at second. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Right side, Holiday fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yennier Cano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Aiken getting cranked up as well. And now the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. He goes down looking. Nice work from the Baltimore pen there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Orioles 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward.
You're out.
Now pitching.
Keegan Aiken on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 2. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Next offering is fouled back.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And a sac bunt here. Throws to Henderson. And that's all they'll get.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder Dalen Lyle.
1 out man at first. Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. In for a strike. Good slider.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner takes off. There's a ball.
Outside.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Check on the runner, and he's back in
He's safe.
safely. Man at second. There's a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
One and two here. Got him. 2 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ball.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. No throw here. First and third now with 2 out.
Next for Washington, second baseman Jordan Bebos.
Jorby Bebos, the next to hit. Bebos having a lot more success on the road this season. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that e-hole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pinch hitter coming on. Nasim Nunez. Big spot for him here. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
The Nationals trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the 6th. a throw to end the inning. So one left for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Baltimore, digging in, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Orlando Ribalta.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Hey!
Number 78. Yamir.
Here's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And a foul ball. Yo, one.
Ball, that's out.
Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Nice grab. Throw to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 5-1.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
On the ground, Holiday tosses to first, finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman Curtis Mead.
So now with one away and a man at second, And here is Curtis Mead.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Wood around third. In comes the run from second. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yennier Cano departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Albert Suarez comes on now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Fastball for a strike. One out, and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, he can't hang on. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for Washington.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Nationals 6 and the Orioles 1. Back now at Oriole Park, stepping in, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday. Now pitching for Washington.
Pitching change here, P.J. Poulin.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Dalen Lyle.
That's a ball.
Suarez, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Got him. One up, one down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Out towards right center field. Cowser on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Nasim Nunez.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Nationals.
Put a pretty good
catcher,
jolt into that
Taylor
one.
Louis.
Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now a quick throw to first. Nunez dives back in safely. Nunez off of first with 2 away. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. Nationals lead 1. They lead it 6-2. Back here in Baltimore, on to the bottom of the 8th. Kobe Mayo digs in now.
Now pitching for Washington, number 39, Clayton Beater. Now pitching.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, number 48.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Back to the top of the order, James Wood getting ready to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And the 1-0.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Struck him out looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Ooh, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Tyler Wells getting ready to go. The 0-1. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Washington, third baseman, Curtis Mead.
Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. It's the Nationals 6 and the Orioles 2. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. Justin Lawrence will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.